Welcome back to our channel. So the next question is a container shaped right circular cylinder having diameter 12 centimeters and height 15 centimeters is full of ice cream. So container is in the shape of a right circular cylinder. Okay. So container shaped right circular cylinder. So having diameter. So diameter it is given the 12 centimeters. That means radius is half of diameter. So radius is 6 centimeters. So radius of the cylinder is 6 centimeters and height it is given the 15 centimeters. Okay. So container shaped in the right circular cylinder having diameter 12 centimeters and height 15 centimeters full of ice cream. That means this container is full of ice cream. Okay. The ice cream is to be filled into cones of height 12 centimeters and diameter 6 centimeters, making a hemispherical shape on the top. So the ice cream which is contained in the container is used to fill the cones. Okay. So the ice cream is filled into cones, making a hemispherical top on the cone. Okay. The dimensions of the cone are given that the height of the cone is 12 centimeters. So height of this cone is 12 centimeters and the diameter of the cone is given that 6 centimeters. That means radius here is 3 centimeters. Okay. So find the number of such cones which can be filled with the ice cream. So number of cones which can be filled with the ice cream in the container should be find. Okay. So that means let us suppose to take as n number of cones to be filled with the ice cream contained in the container. That means the volume of this n number of cones must be equal to the volume of the ice cream contained in the container. Okay. Let us first write the given data. Okay. So given data, cylinder dimensions. So cylinder dimensions are container. Okay. So cylinder container dimensions here. So write the given data. Height h equal to. So height of cylinder capital H. Let's take it as capital H. So 15 centimeters. And the radius or diameter here given the diameter capital D equal to 12 centimeters. So it implies that radius capital R equal to half of the diameter, so 12 by 2. So that means it implies that R equal to 6 centimeters. So next cone dimensions. Okay. So height of the cone h equal to, let us suppose to take a small h. So h equal to given that 12 centimeters and the radius small r equal to, and here diameter is given that diameter small d equal to 6 centimeters. So it implies that radius equal to radius small r equal to half of diameter, that means 6 by 2 equal to 3 centimeters. So it implies that r equal to 3 centimeters. And hemisphere dimension. Okay, hemisphere dimension, that means r equal to, so radius of hemisphere is same as radius of the cone. Okay. So given that the ice cream contained in the container is to be filled in the cones. Okay. So let n number of cones to be filled. Okay. Let us take, let n number of cones to be filled with ice cream contained in the container. Okay. So that means it implies that volume of the container equal to volume of the n number of cones. Okay. So n number, next it implies that volume of the container equal to volume of n number of cones, making a hemispherical top. Okay. Okay. So volume of this ice cream present in the container is equal to volume of the n number of cones. Okay. So it implies that volume of container is, we know that volume of container here is cylinder, that means volume of cylinder. So volume of container, that means volume of cylinder equal to n number of cones making a hemisphere top. Okay. That means n into, so cones making a hemisphere top, that means volume of cone plus volume of hemisphere. Okay. So volume of cone plus volume of hemisphere. So since there are n number of cones making a hemisphere top, we are taking it as n into volume of cone plus volume of cylinder. Okay, hemisphere. Okay. So it implies that volume of cylinder formula is, we know that to find the formula to find the cylinder volume is pi r square h. Okay. So pi capital R square capital H. Since here we have taken capital R and capital H in terms of cylinder. Okay, capital R H. So n into volume of cone, formula to find the volume of cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h. Next, volume of hemisphere is 2 by 3 pi r cube. Okay, so it implies that pi r square h equal to n into, so here we can take pi r square as common. So if we take pi r square as common, so here h by 3 will be remains, plus here pi r square is taken as common, that means 2 into r by 3 will be remains. So 2 into r by 3, so 2 pi r cube is 2. So now pi gets cancelled, so r square into h equal to n into r square into h by 3 plus 2 into r by 3. Okay, now substitute the values of r and h. Okay, so r square, capital R here is 6 centimeters, so 6 centimeters whole square into h, capital H is 15 centimeters. Okay, equal to n into small r square, so smaller value here is 3 centimeters. Okay, 3 centimeters whole square into h by 3, so h is, small h is 12 centimeters by 3 plus 2 into small r value here is 3 centimeters by 3. Okay, so 2r by 3, so 2 into 3 by 3. Okay, 3 gets cancelled, 3 1 ja, 3 4 ja, 12. Okay, so again here 6 centimeters whole square, 6 centimeters whole square, that means 6 square is 6 into 6 we can write. Okay, into 15, here centimeter square and centimeter, that means cubic centimeters, equal to n into 3 centimeters whole square, that means 3 square is 3 into 3. Okay, centimeters square, so into 4 centimeters plus 2 centimeters. Okay, 4 centimeters plus 2 centimeters, it implies that 6 into 6 into 15 cubic centimeters equal to n into 3 into 3 into centimeters square into 4 plus 2 is 6 centimeters. Okay, so centimeters square into centimeter, that means cubic centimeters. Okay, we can write it as cubic centimeters. So cubic centimeters gets cancelled. Now this right side 3 into 6 term comes to the left side and gets divided with the left side term. Okay, so right side this term is multiplied with the n. Okay, right side n, that means it shift to the left side and become divided with the left side term. So write the left side term first. Okay, so 6 into 15, so this 3 into 6 come to the left side and gets divided with the left side term, that means 3 into 6 equal to n. Okay, so from 6 will get cancelled. Okay, 3 1s are 3 5s are, next 3 1s are 3 2s are, so 2 into 5, so therefore n equal to here 2 into 5, 2 5 is 10. So therefore n number of cones, that means total number of cones to be filled with the ice cream contained in the container is 10. Okay, so we shall discuss the next question. The next question is, how many silver coins 1.7 centimeters in diameter and thickness 2 mm needed to be melted to form a cuboid of dimensions 5.5 centimeters into 10 centimeters into 3.5 centimeters. So here silver coins of dimensions. Okay, so we know that silver coin is in the shape of a cylinder. Okay, so that means, so this is a silver coin, consider it to be a silver coin. Okay, so this is the thickness, so here thickness is nothing but height of the cylinder. Okay, it is the height and this is considered as diameter. Okay, so given that in the question it is given that 7.5 centimeters is the diameter, so write the given data first. Okay, so given data, so cylinder dimensions, so cylinder is nothing but here silver coin. Okay, silver coin dimensions given, so diameter, so d equal to given that 1.75 centimeters, so it implies the radius is half of diameter. We know the radius is half of diameter, that means r equal to 1.75 by 2 centimeters. Next, thickness is 2 mm. Okay, so here thickness of coin. Okay, thickness of coin, so thickness of coin nothing but here height of cylinder. Okay, height h equal to, so given that 2 mm. Okay, so the silver coin, so let us, so this is the silver coin, let us consider this as a silver coin. So its height is 2 mm and the diameter is 1.75 by 1.75 centimeters, that means radius is 1.75 by 2 centimeters is the radius of this silver coin. So these silver coins are melted and formed into a cuboid. Okay, so the cuboid dimensions are given, so dimensions of cuboid, so length equal to 5.5 centimeters. Okay, so length into breadth into height. Okay, given that breadth equal to 10 centimeters and height h equal to 3.5 centimeters. Okay, so let us here take it as capital H. Okay, so So these silver coins are melted in the form of a melted and made a cubite. That means we made a cubite by using this silver coin. So let n number of silver coins be melted to form a cubite. So let us suppose to take as n number of coins be melted. Okay. So let n number of coins be melted to form a cubite. Okay, so that means it implies that volume of this n number of coins must be equal to the volume of the cubite. Okay, it implies that volume of n number of coins. Okay, n number of coins, it must be equal to the volume of the cubite. Okay, so volume of the cubite. So next, volume of n number of coins, that means volume of each coin. So we know that here coin is in the shape of a cylinder. That means volume of cylinder formula is pi r square h. Okay, so pi r square h is the volume of the cylinder. So here h is we are considered as capital H. Okay, pi r square h is the volume of the cylinder. So since there are n number of coins, so n into pi r square h is the volume of n number of coins. Okay, so volume of n number of coins is equal to volume of cubite. That means volume of cubite formula is length into breadth into height. Okay, so length into breadth into height. Okay, so it implies that n into, so pi value can be taken as 22 by 7 into r square. So small r value here is 1.75 by 2. Okay, so 1.75 by 2 centimeters whole square into h, capital H value is 2 mm. So 2 mm, that means converted to centimeters into centimeters. That means you know that 10 millimeter equal to 1 centimeters. Then 1 millimeter equal to, so this 10 will be get divided. That means 1 by 10 centimeters. So 1 mm equal to 1 by 10. Similarly 2 mm equal to 2 by 10 centimeters. Okay. So in place of h write 2 by 10 centimeters equal to length into breadth into height. So volume of cubite, that means 5.5 into 10 into 3.5 centimeter into centimeter into centimeter, that means cubic centimeters. Okay, so now it implies that n into 22 by 7 into, so 1.75 by 2 whole square, that means 1.75 can be written as 175 by 100. That means here denominator is 2, that means 2 into 100 is 200. So 175 by 200 whole square into 2 by 10 centimeter square into centimeter is cubic centimeters equal to 5.5 can be written as 55 by 10 into 10 into 3.5 can be written as again 35 by 10 cubic centimeters. So cubic centimeters gets cancelled. Okay, so now so n into 22 by 7 into, so 175 by 200 whole square, that means 175 by 200 into 175 by 200, so into 2 by 10 equal to 55 by 10 into 35 by 10. Okay, so this left side terms, okay, 22 by 7 into 175 by 200, 175 by 200 into 2 by 10. So this left hand term multiplied with the n, so this left side term gets divided with the right side term. So okay, shift this left side term to the right side term, that means n equal to write the right side term first. Okay, n equal to 55 by 10 into 35 by 10 into, so 22 by 7 comes to the right side and becomes as 7 by 22, and similarly 175 by 200 comes to the right side and gets becomes as 200 by 175, again 175 200, same 200 by 175 into 2 by 10 becomes as 10 by 2. Okay, so now 110 gets cancelled, here 10 10 gets cancelled. Okay, next 11 5s are 11 2s are, okay, so 200s are 200, similarly 200s are is 200. Now 5 table, 5 3s are is 15, 2 5 25, that means 5 5s are is 25. Next 35 gets cancelled. Similarly 7, okay, 7 into 100 into 100 by 175 is remained. Okay, so equal to 8. So now 5 table we can cancel. 5 20 is a 5 3 is 15, 5 5 is 25. So 5 20 is a 5 35. Okay. 7 5 जा again, 5 4 जा, so 100 into 4, so n equal to 100 into 4, that means 400. So therefore the number of coins melted to form the cuboid is 400. So this is the answer.